Welcome back. I believe this is exercise 1 and video 6. So we're going to finish this up by just doing a couple functions and then we'll let you go. So we're just about finished. We need to update everything. So when I click in the perspective, we get something that looks totally different than what we've been working on, at least from the top view perspective. So what we need to do is click on this guy up here called Build Geometry for Visible Levels. So go ahead and click that, and notice that we get some errors, but just ignore that stuff. We're not worried about that stuff. So now you can see that we have all our rooms and doorways and all that stuff, and you can even go in here, zoom in a little bit, rotate a little bit, and go down into the room itself, and notice that I'm going to go in the center room, in the big room. I'm going to get rid of that box. We don't need that. And when you get rid of something, you probably want to rebuild geometry one more time. And also at this point, you probably want to save your scene. So another thing we're going to take you through is your camera movement speed. You probably want to turn that up a little bit. When you're going through the rooms and stuff, it's not a big deal. So when I go through the rooms, make sure the hallways are looking good and everything's matching up. You want to have the camera speed a little bit faster. So I'm just kind of going through here and maneuvering around my level to make sure everything is as it should be. So check all the rooms, and you can also right click and play from here. Will get you in game mode. You can actually run through your level and double check everything. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is, after you check, is save your work again in a sequence, and we're going to come into the next video will be materials. So we're going to show how to create materials, manipulate materials, and all that stuff. Oh, one other thing, I want to go ahead and line everything. So click on one of the faces here, the walls or whatever, and right click over it and go to select surfaces, select all surfaces, or Shift S. So I can do that, and I can just click on one wall, go Shift S, will select everything. Right click over anywhere in the viewport and go to align planar. So what this does is going to line all the UVs up in a planar mode, which means that it will. So if you have a grid material, it will match up perfectly with the walls or around corners and all that stuff. So aligning the UVs for the walls before you texture in is a good idea. So with that said, let's go ahead and save your level, and we'll come back and start looking at texturing.